I got some old footage of me making lamb chops, and I never made a video for it. This video is well overdue. Let's get into it. This highly prized cut right here is called the rack of lamb. And I don't know why everybody's so crazy about it, because it's a lot of work to get to this little piece of meat. I'm telling you, the work is tedious and it's crazy. Just watch me as I break down all this fat and all this work going into this piece of meat to get that little prize, that little lollipop, the little lollipop. Look at all that fat. Look at all the fat. By the time I finish breaking this thing down, ain't gonna be nothing left. But I want to show you guys what work goes into preparing these lamb chops. People don't know why they cost so much, and this is part of the reason why. It's a tedious job that one person has to do. Now, mind you, if you have to do like 10 to 20 of these a day or even more, and you already know them high-end restaurants gonna hit you over the head for two little bones. Two little bones is all you finna get, buddy. So, and then just imagine the ones that do not clean them right. Sometimes leave with all that fat on your dang on lamb chops, and it don't taste good. That's why some people say I don't like lamb chops, because they wasn't cleaned properly. They didn't move all that fat off of there. That's why. And you taste nothing but fat. You taste no meat. No meat at all fat. That's what you got. Some people be low down and try to fool you, make you think that you get a lot of meat, you get nothing but fat. Just imagine that. And check it. I'm not trying to make this video long and draw it out. I'm just trying to show you guys the work that goes into making this dish. Now, you do have some butchers that will do this leg work for you, but you got to find them. All of them won't do this. So after removing all that fat and silver skin, this is all you left with, that little piece of meat. All right, now let's season some up. Of course, you're going to use some smacking seasoning. Look, I had some smacking seasoning back then, too. Look at that. Look at God. But y'all see them little pieces of meat on the side? That's lamb chops as well. I just want to show you guys that there are other desirable cuts of lamb chops. Actually, I prefer them over the rack of lamb. Overrated. Just saying. All right, next I'm here with some garlic powder, of course. A little more onion powder, of course. Some black pepper, of course. In a large skillet, I'm going to add some olive oil. And then I'm going to flavor my oil. I added some garlic cloves, and I added a couple of sprigs of rosemary and thyme to enhance the flavor of my oil, and then I'm going to remove it. After removing the herbs and garlic, you're going to go ahead and add in your rack of lamb and let it start to sear. And you're going to cook this on medium-high heat for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. You want to get a nice sear on your meat to lock in all that flavor and all them good juices and everything, baby. I pipe my oven up to 375 degrees, and I'm going to put my rack inside the oven for about 5 to 6 more minutes. I also made some macaroni and cheese, too. That's a whole nother addition. But anyway, after your rack comes out of the oven, you want to let it rest. Do not cut it right away. Let it rest, because you don't want all the juices start flowing out. The people say, "Ooh, there's blood on my plate." That's blood. That's not blood. That's juice, because you didn't let it rest. And one thing I can't stand is overcooked lamb. If you overcook your lamb, not good. No good. But you can eat your lamb how you want your lamb. But I don't like mine cooked like that. It tends to be dry and the meat tastes brittle. It doesn't taste good. To me, I'm just saying, to me. Look how the little mac and cheese came out. Look at the little mac and cheese came out. Look at the little mac and cheese. Little mac and cheese. And the vegetable of choice was some spinach that I sauteed off with a little garlic and a little salt, pepper, and that was it. And look at them lamb chops. Look at them lamb chops. They're beautiful. I use a balsamic reduction glaze for my sauce that went with my lamb chops. Now, you can use some mint jelly if you like to, but that's just not for me. The glaze be hitting. The glaze be hitting. And look at that plate. Now, if you go to one of them little fancy little restaurants, you're going to get hit across the head for about $70, $75 with little lamb chops. You already know, 3 little lamb chops look just like that. Look just like this on the plate. It's $70 and everything a la carte. All of your money. All of your money, because you know they're going to get it. That's what a la carte means. All of your money. But what I tell you, this little dish right here, when I made this meal was actually one of my favorite meals that I did prepare. Mac and cheese was hitting. So creamy and delicious. And when I tell y'all the whole meal slapped, the whole meal slapped. And them lamb chops, I'm tell y'all, they were so tender. Chef's kiss. Oh my God, deliciousness. Wow. And you already know, you like what you see? Try it.